What's up everyone, Adam here bringing you some more SuperCard action. So today, got some puzzler stuff that I recorded earlier from the main account and the new Season 7 prep account, I don't know what to call it, the alt account, whatever. So we're going to show them first. I kind of talk about it a little bit, but the introduction of the drop percentages into packs. So I'm going to go into a lot more detail with that as it points to what could potentially be a brand new SuperCard game or a new form of SuperCard as we know it. So yeah, let's do it. Right, we've got the boys, we're going to do some puzzler. This is the main account, and then I'm going to do the free puzzler on the new account, like the grand account, I guess. Just wanted to show something that's just been recently updated to the game. So when you click this, the little icon that goes gold, when it's highlighted gold, it'll show you the drop percentages for the cards. So I just wanted to highlight how ridiculous this fortification pack is. So it's 5,500 credits. You only have a 10% chance of getting a SummerSlam card. That means you have a 90% chance of getting a dud card. That's ridiculous. You can apply that to most things. The only thing that, funnily enough, that you can't apply it to is the free pack, which I find a bit weird. They don't want you to know the percentages on the free pack for whatever reason. Right, so for the puzzler, if we look, less than 1%. If you don't pass one, less than 1%, less than 1%, less than 1%, less than 1%. So, if you complete all 6 on the free turn only, the SummerSlam card and the Elemental card are 1% drop rate. When it turns to the pay one, that the SummerSlam card actually becomes a 2% drop rate. I think the Elemental one becomes a 2%. The WrestleMania 36 actually becomes a 8%, I think, and the rest obviously drop and take their percentages. The percentages that get added to SummerSlam, Elemental, and WrestleMania 36 get taken off Royal Rumble, Vanguard, and Primal. So the free turn actually has I remember mentioning this where it was I feel like I get nothing from the free turn, but when I pay for it, I actually have a chance of getting decent cards. This is why. The interesting thing I'd want to know as well is it 1% chance of getting Daniel Bryan total, or does each card have a 1% chance of being Daniel Bryan? Because those are two completely different things. Because if it's 1% chances, that is much higher than, there's a 1% chance of just any of these cards being Daniel Bryan. I think that they need to kind of disclose that and the ridiculousness of this, because FIFA does this and it's so annoying. Less than 1%. So what less than 1% means is it can be anywhere from 0. Add 50 zeros, 1%, up until 1%. The odds could be 1 in trillions, 1 in billions, 1 in quadrillions, and it won't matter because it says less than 1%, so apparently that's good enough. I hate the fact that they do this, and it's such a sham. But, whatever. I'm annoyed now, let's do this. Right, we've got the boys. We can do this. So this is for the main account. Let's go. I have got a Dan Bandana Pro, so it'll be an F1 if I manage to get something from this. 1% chance, and that's if I complete the whole thing. So I'm not really very hopeful, and I've completely messed this up. Wow, I nearly lost that. Right. been a while since we've done this. Right, let's go. Dewey for Dewey. It's been a while since I've done this. I can't remember half the placements. Right, let's go. No, it got stuck. I messed it up. I think I've went too slow. We did it. Claim. Boom. Oh my god. Alright, okay. Let's have a quick double check, make sure I was right. Yeah, instantly you can see 1% instead of less than 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%. So yeah, that goes up to 5. Oh, it only goes up to 7, not 8. Down to 11, 30. Oh, there we go. So yeah, 5, 2, 8. It's so you have double the chances if you pay 1,000 credits to get a SummerSlam card than if you don't pay. I think that's a bit disingenuous. I'd love to see what are the percentage chances for build a pack. I can't wait for that to come out now, just to see what the percentage chances at certain prizes are, especially the 15k one. Yeah, we're going to switch accounts. We're going to jump into the simp account, I guess. Simp for the boys. So, just a quick update. I've been logging in just to like grab the free packs. Did a bit of leveling. So with WrestleMania 34, got a Sonya Deville, Eddie Guerrero. They were from the latest free packs. Apart from that, Edge was the freebie for WrestleMania 34. Leveled up a few of the cards, so now I think it's WrestleMania 34 plus. Yeah. Nearly into, is it Gothic next? Haven't claimed any of the credits from the ladder. We're going to save them until there's actually something worth spending them on. Another 52 minutes until the next one, so we'll just get into this. Let's see if the odds are the same. So regardless of your top 8, regardless of who you are, you're getting the same odds. Yeah, okay. So realistically, no matter what I get from this, should be good for this account. Do. Let's go down. Right, claim. Already in Goliath Plus. Wait, Goliath's after WrestleMania 34? No, got it. Not bad. So we've got Joe Coffey, Alexa Bliss, Royal Rumble, female Royal Rumble, perfect. Adam Cole, WrestleMania 36. So those two cards will help me immensely. Boom. I forgot any collect. What could I spend? Huh? Hey, future Adam here. Just to explain like the utter confusion on my face at the moment, there's actually a bug in the game right now where if one of your accounts has the collectibles on it, then another account on the same device will show as having the same amount of collectibles. I'm not sure if both accounts can spend the collectibles. If you spend them on one, will it take away from the other? I don't know anything about that yet. I'm going to be messing around with it and test this all. I'll have more news on it soon. But it could potentially ruin your main account's collectible, like the amount of collectibles that your main account has, if you try and spend them on an alt. So I'm willing to sacrifice the cards just to test it out, but I'd advise against messing around with it just for now, just in case it like has bad repercussions on your accounts. How have I got... Wait, what? How have I got 350 collectibles? Do your collectibles go across your accounts? I don't want to touch that. Because I've got 350 on my main account and I'm not on the main account. I'm on the... Definitely on the Sim for the Boys one. I don't even have the pass on this account. Huh. That's a bit dodgy. It's a bit weird. I'll look into that. So we're in Goliath Plus. We'll get our Goliath freebie. Jump into war. Boom. Goliath freebie is Sasha Banks. Nice. Stacking up them females now. I think if we just train up the Adam Cole a tiny bit as well, we'll jump into the next tier. SummerSlam 18. Yep. SummerSlam freebie. Adam Cole. Bay. That's another Cole. I mean, that definitely won't go into my top 8. But yeah, so leave that for now. I'm not playing it that much. Wait for the next set of free packs, story set, and then we'll do another couple of games later. Let's have a look. This one just done my head in, like, honestly. Boom. They disappear. What the hell? So when you turn the percentages on, so what this means is the elemental, the Southpaw cards aren't in their own drop pool. So they're in their own reroll pool. If you pick up an event card, it'll reroll to another event card. Or promo cards, should say. However, where it says less than 1% chance to get a SummerSlam card, you've got less than 1% chance for it to be a SummerSlam card. Then it picks from all the SummerSlam cards, including the Southpaw cards. So the actual chances of you getting a SummerSlam Southpaw card are ridiculously low. It's already less than 1%, which could be anything. That, like, literally, 1 in a trillion, 1 in a billion. Like, it could be anything. As long as it's higher than 0, it's still less than 1. Like, I hate that as a statistic. I don't think it should be allowed. But anyway, yeah, that was surprising for me, because I thought they had their own, like, loot. They were their own separate entity on, like, the loot table, in a sense. But no, it makes it even worse. The interesting thing that I saw was in the Fusion Feeder. I don't know if they've done it just for this one because of the Super Pass. But if you look, Cataclysm's actually got the highest rates, which means you've got the biggest chance of getting the Cataclysm, you've got the highest chance of getting a Cataclysm card, which is the one that you need for the Super Pass. So I'm not sure if that's purposely down to the Super Pass or if it's kind of already like that, because it looks like all the packs follow a pattern where you're most likely to get, like, the second to last, not the actual, like, worst tier. So just now, your looks actually worse if you get the bottom of the barrel, because you were meant to get second from the bottom. But these drop rates, like, ridiculously, like 2% once you get to Royal Rumble. All I can do is laugh at it. I'm waiting. Oh, Wondrous Women. So 1%, 1%, 2%, 3%, 18%, 24%. So yeah, it looks like it follows that pattern where you've got equal chance to get the third. So you got equal chance to get a Cataclysm as you have a Shattered, but you're more likely to pick up a WrestleMania 35. The thing that I want clarifying from SuperCard is the 1% chance for a SummerSlam card is that each of these 6 individual cards that you get from a pack each have a 1% chance. So you essentially get 6 1% shots at a SummerSlam card. Or is there a 1% chance that there will be a SummerSlam card within the 6 cards? Because those are 2 very distinctive, like, the odds are really different between them 2. And it's really important that that's clarified, because it makes a huge difference to the drop rates. But that is something that I'd want SuperCard to clarify on, and I don't think they ever will, because they've got no reason to. Because one answer means you're seriously getting screwed over by the odds, and they'll never want people to know that, I don't think. But one thing I did want to talk about, and it was like the potential chance at a new SuperCard game. So, SuperCard haven't done this out of the goodness of their hearts. No company does it out of the goodness of their hearts. Rules and regulations dictate this kind of stuff. So, why would SuperCard suddenly give us the odds? Well, I've been expecting this change for about a month now. As last month, I can't remember if they finished negotiating or they started renegotiating, but basically the WWE are expanding in China. So if the WWE are expanding in China, then it makes sense for their games to expand in China. Mobile gaming in China is a very big market. It's currently like $20 billion. Within the next couple of years, it's expected to double to over $40 billion. So it makes sense to get into mobile gaming in China. To release a game in China, you have to follow certain regulations. One of which is any loot boxes have to display the odds. It's why FIFA displays its odds. It's why Blizzard, Overwatch, started to display its odds. Most of the time, we've only got most games that now display the odds of their loot boxes or their packs or that. It's because they wanted to release in China. Call of Duty had to do the same thing. So that's why this change. Like, I'm fully expecting it to be announced. 2K, either 2K China, or they'll hire a Chinese studio, because it's easier to release a game in China via a Chinese studio, because foreign studios get put at the bottom of the list and they're only allowed to release so many games a year. But anyway, that's beside the point. there'll be an announcement, I reckon, within the next year that SuperCard is coming out in China. What does that mean? Well, it could be a carbon copy of our current game. It won't be the same app. It'll be a separate app because they have to have more regulations, like because it's got loot boxes, it has to have certain registration requirements and stuff like that. So they're not going to build that into the global app. They'll build it into a China version of the app. So when they do this, are they just going to start at what will be Season 7, Season 8? Or are they going to start it from scratch? Is this going to be a potential chance for SuperCard players to download a new version of the game where it's starting from scratch? It could be all the current stuff, but the card tiers have started again and it uses the old images. Because it'll just be really weird for them to release a game and it just starts at Season 8 or 9. Like, that's a bit weird. Realistically, it starts at Season 1 and then build up. But because of all the features and changes that they've got in the game, it won't be the Season 1 that we had. It'll be a modernised Season 1 with the Season 1 cards, I'd imagine. But obviously, won't know until it actually happens. But it doesn't make sense from, like, trying to attract a player base and stuff like that. It wouldn't make sense to start from such a late stage in the game. People will feel like they've missed something, which they have. They've missed years of a game that suddenly just came out, unless they kind of try and consolidate them into like a catch-up tier or something like that. But it'll be interesting to see what they do. But that, in my eyes, is the reason why all this has came about. It makes the most sense from like business perspective, the direction WWE's going, the direction that mobile gaming's going. Like, every mobile game wants a game in China. That's the reason why like when Blizzard announced Diablo, Call of Duty released Call of Duty Mobile, all these big game companies are getting a Chinese studio to make their game on mobile. Because if a Chinese studio makes it, it's easier for them to release it and pass the government regulations in China. Whereas if a foreign studio makes it, so if they tried to put the Cat Daddy version of WWE SuperCard onto the Chinese market, chances are it'll get pushed too far back and it would never make it to the market. It wouldn't get, because they have a limit. The regulations people in China, whatever the board's called, I forgot what it is, they like dictated that there's a limit of how many games will release per year. So if you're a foreign studio, you get pushed to the back of that list, chances are you're never going to make it. Whereas if it's a Chinese studio, it gets pushed to the front of the list. The bigger the company behind, yeah, and the bigger the money investment, the further at the front of the list that they get, easier for it to come out. Easier for it to be then put on the marketplace with like a population of billions. But yeah, that's what I'm expecting. So definitely within the next year, we'll hear an announcement. I can't see anything coming out sooner than a year, unless they've already been working on it and they were just waiting for WWE to catch up, which I can't see happening. But 2K do have 2K China, so they already have a Chinese studio, which might make things a little bit easier for them. But we'll see what happens. Right. Let's have a look. Where are we up to with this account? Right, so it was SummerSlam 18 plus. I'm trying to think what we should level up. We'll do the Adam Cole a little bit more. It's only level 29 at the moment. Adam Cole, Alexa Bliss will probably be the focus. Should be the focus points. Right, SummerSlam 18 plus. How close is that? That's really close. Got our 2 free packs. See what we get from these, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do. Because I do have quite a few credits stacked up now from tiering up. So there's a Shattered Sonya Deville, which will be a pro. Can I be bothered training that up? Will it be worth it? By the time I train up a pro Shattered, surely I'll have a better card. Sheamus. Right, okay. That's a bit of a dud. I was expecting a little bit more from that. Right. Do we get a Wondrous Women pack? These are good for tiering up, but I do already have an Alexa Bliss Royal Rumble. So, right, so let's look at this mathematically. So I have a 4% chance of hitting a card better than what I've already got. But at the same time, my next female is a Cataclysm, I think. Yeah, Cataclysm. So I've got, so what's that? 2, 4, 7, 11, 18, 27, 30, 40%. That's right. Yeah, 40% chance of getting a better upgrade. So this is where it's important to find out, is it percentage on pack, or is it each individual card has that percentage chance? Because at the moment I have a 40% chance of upgrading my second female slot. Now that could be 40% per card, which means that every card has a 40% chance, which is a very high chance of me actually hitting one of the 6 to upgrade my second female. However, if it's per pack, then it's a 40% chance straight, like flat. It's not. It's the odds aren't as good. I'm actually unlikely because there's a 60% chance that it won't hit it. So, you know what? We'll do it. We'll do one. See what we get. So let's claim these credits. Worst case, we don't get anything, and we're going to hit Gothic anyway if I just level up a card, because the cards that I get from this, if they're worse than my current cards, will just become training fodder anyway, so they'll boost the levels quite a little bit, and help us go into, is it Gothic next? I don't even know anymore. Right. I always forget that these exist. Like, we don't get a decent... When is it based on your top 8? $4,000 games, it starts being based on your top 8. I don't think we'll hit 4,000 games. Right, so 350. $350, 400, and then we'll get a 450 anyway. So yeah, realistically, you get 2 packs, but I don't want to waste them. Yeah, let's go. See what we get. Come on, boys, do this. Vanguard. Okay, so Charlotte Flair, Asuka, Io Shirai, Becky Lynch, Toni Storm. Right, okay. So it's worth it. It was worth it. Actually, every single card was an upgrade, wasn't it? Cataclysm, no. So 3 cards met the same, 2 cards lower. Vanguard. What was Vanguard's percentage? 4%. So considering 24% was the highest, we only got 2 of them. So it must be per card, surely. And then 18%, but we got, yeah. So we were just, even though we got 3 Cataclysm, we were just as likely to get the 3 Cataclysm as we were to get 3. It could have been 3 Shattered with the same odds. 4% on the Vanguard. Okay. Right. Let's get upgraded. I wonder if they've changed the thing, because Vanguard used to be a massive pain to level up. It was easier to level up Royal Rumbles than it was Vanguards. So hopefully that's different now, because otherwise it's kind of stuck. So get medieval. We are now Gothic. Boom. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, Gothic. So I guess this is a good way to look at it when you're looking to upgrade your top 8s as well. So, right, when you're looking to upgrade your top 8s. So I now have a Royal Rumble Alexa Bliss and a Vanguard Io Shirai. So when I go into the store, right, so when we look at this pack now, to upgrade my slot 1, I only have a 4% chance of getting a better card than the Alexa Bliss, which means that there's a 96% chance that I'm not going to get a better card. To upgrade the Io Shirai, I have a 7% chance. Those odds aren't great. A 7% chance to upgrade the one card and a 4% chance to upgrade the other. So looking at that, I'd say this pack is now dramatically devalued compared to before, where I had a 40% chance as an upgrade. So we're taking the percentages as a face value, so it doesn't matter if they affect all the cards or if they affect the pack as a whole. I'm just taking them as face value. So let's look at the Fusion Feeder. Right, so these have got both male and female in them. Right, so I've got a WrestleMania 36 card. So for slot 1, I only have a 1% chance at an upgrade. My slot 2 is a Cataclysm, which means that I've got a 1, 2, 3, 7, 14, 28, 40... I've got a 64% chance at getting an upgrade for slots 2, 3, and 4 for the male cards. And then the females, again, 3% chance to upgrade Bliss. 7% chance to upgrade Io. But that's at face value, because you've got a 4% chance of getting a Royal Rumble, but then they're probably intersectioned with odds. So, like, I imagine that the males, because if you take them as each equaling an equal chance, you've got 4 males to 2 females. So you got double the chances of getting a male from the pack as you have a female. Or 2 and 6 for females, 1/3 of a chance, 2/3 of a chance for males. So 66%, 33% male to female. So to look at this pack for a female upgrade, it isn't worth it. I wouldn't equate it. You've got a higher chance of getting a male card, so it's more likely to upgrade your male stack. 375 credits, but you only get 1 card. I don't think that's worth it. Let's have a look. So we've got the next pack. So I think these odds are even worse. Less than 1% chance for a SummerSlam card. 1% chance for Elemental. So to upgrade my slot 1 male, less than 2% chance. But on the flip side of that, 9, 15, 19, 22, 24, 25, 26, Just under 27% chance of upgrading any of my other mail slots. Just under 3% chance of upgrading Alexa. Just under 5% chance of upgrading EO. Yeah, I'd say the rest of the packs aren't worth it. Keep the credits, move on, upgrade more cards. I'll keep playing a little bit of war and stuff like that. Get more trash to throw into it. Yeah, should be alright. Ooh, pull. Let's see. Cesaro. Right. It's not going to do anything, but it's always nice to get. Right. That's it for today. Going to be streaming over the weekend. Be doing the Women's Giants Unleashed on the main account. If I get bored of that, I might switch over and do a little bit of grinding on this account. But yeah, twitch.tv/WTMAdam. That's it, pretty much. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.